Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to start the next topic, but before starting the next topic, we will revise the previous lesson. But before revising the previous lesson, we will start the class with the duas. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين. So, first of all, we will revise the previous lecture. We will revise the previous lesson. So, what we have learned in the previous lesson, we learned that cells, they are the basic unit of life. Cells are the basic unit of life, and they are like the same work, they have the same work just like the bricks do in making the building, in making your houses. Just like the same things, without cell organisms, even the life, it cannot be possible. So we can say that cell, they are the basic unit of life. They are making the body of any organism. Cells, they are the basic building block of life. They are the basic unit of life. Okay, I am giving you the example of your body. Okay, what do you think? How many cells do you have? You think that you have 1,000 cells, million cells? Okay, million cells. No, you have 50 trillion cells and so on. Even if you consider the finger cell, okay, how many cells are present in your finger? There are 10 billion cells that are present in your single finger. So we will notice that from this information, we will notice that cells, they are how much they are important for making the life of any organism. So move on to the next topic. So today we are going to start the next topic, that is the plant and animal cell. Look at this one. This is the diagram which shows the plant cell, and here is another diagram which shows the animal cell. As you can see these two diagrams, how you can differentiate between these two diagrams, how you can recognize that which one is the plant cell? The main thing, the main important thing is this green pigment. As you can see here, this green pigment differentiate that plant and animal cell, they are different from each other. Like you can see here, this is the animal cell diagram. There is no green pigment here. So you can easily observe that there is no green pigment here. So we can easily observe the difference between plant and animal cell, that they have the green pigment here, that is the chloroplast. And what is the function of this green pigment? You have the idea about this one. They will make their own food, that's why they have the green pigment. And why this green pigment is absent in the animal cell? Why this is absent in this cell? Yes, this is animal cell, and the animal cell, they cannot make their own food, that's why it is absent here. Okay, now look at other cell organelles here. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuoles, these are all cell parts which are given here. Okay, you have to open your textbook page 12, and on textbook page 12 you will notice that the difference between plant and animal cell is given here. So I will summarize this one, that what is the difference between plant and animal cell? The plant cell, they are comparatively larger in size, and animal cell, they are smaller in size. As you can see, this is the first difference, that the first one, the plant cell, they are larger, and the animal cell, they are smaller. Okay, the next thing is, as you can see this diagram, this is of which cell? This is of plant cell, and this one is of animal cell. This is of plant cell. Look at this one. What is the outermost layer that is present in the cell? in the plant cell, that is the cell wall. What is the outermost layer? Cell wall. Okay, inside the cell wall, which layer is present? You can see that cell membrane is present. In the next class, inshallah, we will discuss about these all cell organelles, inshallah. Okay, now you have just you have to learn that what is the difference between plant and animal cell. That in the plant cell the outermost layer is the cell wall, but in the animal cell the outermost layer is cell membrane. So cell wall is absent in animal cell. This is the second difference. Okay, now the third one is, as I told you earlier, that in the plant cell green pigments are there, and in the animal cell green pigments they are absent. Chloroplast is absent in animal cell, and I also told you the reason behind this. So this is another difference. Next one is about the vacuole. As you can see here, look at this one. This is the diagram which shows the plant cell vacuole. This is large enough, this is large enough. Look at this one, and this is only the one single large vacuole which is present in the plant cell. Okay, if we are considering the animal cell, if you look up into the animal cell, look at the animal cell, look at these one. The smaller vacuoles are present and they are many in numbers. So this is another difference between plant and animal cell. Okay, next is as we have discussed that a single large vacuole is present in the plant cell, so the cytoplasm is pushed to the periphery by the large vacuole. It means that cytoplasm area, look at this one, what will be the cytoplasm area? Look at this one. This is, as you can see here, this is the large vacuole that is present here. Okay, now look at this one. What will be the cytoplasm here? The area from vacuole to the outermost layer, this area, as you can see, this all area that covers between the vacuole and the outermost layer, this is called the cytoplasm. Okay, as you can easily observe that in animal cell vacuoles are very smaller in size, so the cytoplasm area, as you can see here, this is all the cytoplasm area. This is very much larger as compared to the plant cell. So this is another difference between animal and plant cell. Cytoplasm is present throughout the cell. This is of animal cell. Now here is another summary that we have learned about the difference between plant and animal cell. Okay, what will be the examples of the plant cell? How the cells play important role in plants? How the cells of plants, they are going to be very important. Why they are important? Look at this one. Here we are discussing about the cells that are responsible about the photosynthesis. Like plant cells, they are the building blocks of plants. Photosynthesis is the major function performed by the plant cell. So here is the importance of the cells that are present in the plants. So plants, they have to prepare their own food, and how they are making their own food? By the cells that are present. These cells help the plant to prepare their own food. Okay, animal cells, they are irregular and round in shape, and they have the cell wall that is absent in the animal cell. So okay, here's another thing. Why the cell wall is present in plant cell and that is absent in the animal cell? Why this is so? This is because plants, they are rigid in structure. They have erect they have to stand at their own place, and they are elongated. That's why. And the animal cell, they have no the fixed shape. Plant cell, they have the fixed shape. That's why they have the cell wall. And animal cell, they are irregular and round. Why? And they have absent, they have cell wall that is absent in the animal cell. Why? Because their shapes vary and they are not in the standing position. Okay, the next is your homework, and you have to write the difference between the plant and animal cell. If you want, you can also draw the diagram between in the plant cell column and the animal cell column. Okay, you can draw. This is all. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.